The following is a paid ad. Bose, the most respected name in sound.
The quality of sound just blows you away.
It's joyous. It's the way music is supposed to be.
You can actually feel the bass. Fills the entire room with incredible sound.
I hear things I never heard with my old stereo. Have you ever heard it? I mean, full blast? Whoa!
You might think those excited folks are talking about a big stereo system with a towering rack of components with huge speakers. The truth is, the stereo they're raving about is less than a foot tall, yet it produces such a big, bold sound. It's getting rave reviews from the audio press who are amazed that such a small, simple-to-use system can produce such lifelike music. Hi, I'm Herbie Hancock, and if you love music like I do, and you'd love to have a stereo that gives you a room full of sensational sound without a room full of equipment, stay tuned and hear all about the Bose Acoustic Wave music system.
Do you love listening to music, but wish you didn't need a great big stereo to get great stereo sound? Then join your host, jazz legend and 7-time Grammy Award winner Herbie Hancock, as he introduces you to the Bose Acoustic Wave music system, the revolutionary stereo that proves big sound can come in small packages. You'll discover how an award-winning breakthrough called acoustic waveguide speaker technology allows this small, simple-to-use stereo to deliver a sound quality that defies its size. And you'll even get a chance to listen to this remarkable system in your own home, risk-free for 30 days. So get ready to hear some great music as Bose presents the sensational sounds of Herbie Hancock and the Acoustic Wave music system.
Maybe it's the blues. Or perhaps it's classical music. It might be rock and roll. Or it could be country. What's your favorite kind of music? Of course, I'm kind of partial to jazz myself. But whether you prefer bebop or hip-hop, a symphony orchestra, or a guitar solo, one thing's for certain. We all love music. Of course, if our music sounds like this, we don't love it quite as much. We want our music to sound like it does when we're at a live performance. We want to hear every instrument, every note, every nuance. We want to feel the beat of the drum and the deep thump of the bass. Unfortunately, owning a stereo system that can give you lifelike sound can mean dealing with tall, towering racks of complicated equipment, huge, cumbersome speakers, and steep prices. In the audio industry, conventional thinking has always been the bigger the system, the better the sound. But the audio engineers at Bose have always been innovative thinkers. They recognized that there was evidence that something quite small could produce a very big sound. Think about it. A flute can transform a small breath of air into a sound big enough to fill an entire concert hall. It was this intriguing contradiction that inspired Bose to conduct a 14-year quest to develop a completely new way to reproduce sound. The resulting discovery is called acoustic waveguide speaker technology, and it's been hailed as one of the greatest innovations in the history of the audio industry. In fact, acoustic waveguide technology is so revolutionary and the sound it produces so remarkable, its creators have been named inventors of the year. The first time you hear this system, you'll know why.
Remember the first time that I heard this system. It was crystal clear to me just how head and shoulders it was above other systems I'd heard in the past.
It just fits on a table, and yet it fills the entire room with incredible sound.
Wow. I said, all that sound from that little box.
The system's small, but the sound is big.
These equations represent the physics that's contained within the Bose acoustic wave music system. While the equations themselves are very complicated, the actual implementation is very simple. It's simply a loudspeaker contained within a long pipe. This model of the waveguide represents what's contained within the actual unit. We fold it up to fit it inside this package, And through the use of the acoustic waveguide technology, we're able to create great sound in a small system.
There are a handful of instruments that use an acoustic waveguide to produce their sound. One of them is the flute. The other is this creature here, which is a pipe organ. Each one of these keys triggers the movement of air through one of these pipes or waveguides. And the longer the waveguide or pipe, the lower or deeper the note. Folded inside the acoustic wave music system is a waveguide about 7 feet long. The true genius of this thing is the fact that Bose engineers have figured out a way to make it produce a broad range of low notes very smoothly, very efficiently. And what this has allowed them to do is to design an all-in-one music system that can produce full, deep bass without the big, bulky boxes you normally associate with that kind of sound.
Compared to a stereo I used to have with about 10, 12 components that took up most of my living room, now I have this little box, sits in a corner, and it makes the biggest sound I've ever heard.
I get very impatient with a lot of fancy gadgets. And this way I just go in the room, push the button, turn it on, and I have exactly the sound I want.
Sound is absolutely crystal clear.
It sounds like you've got speakers all around the room.
I would never go back to a larger system. There's no need for it.
Have you ever set up a big stereo system? It can be a real hassle. You got all kinds of components to arrange and all these instruction manuals to read, all sorts of wires to connect. Even listening to a component system can be complicated. You have to fiddle around with all sorts of buttons and knobs and dials, searching for the right sound. But with the Bose acoustic wave music system, you get high fidelity without the fiddling. It's simple to set up. Just plug it in. And it's easy to use. All the components have been integrated into a single unit so they work together in concert. You always get the perfect balance between bass and treble, voices, and instruments. You don't have to make any adjustments. The system does it for you. You can even control the AM/FM tuner and the CD player from across the room with this simple little remote. The only thing complex about the Bose acoustic wave music system is its extraordinary sound. Every little detail sparkles. You can hear the whisper of a brush sweeping across the snare drum or a finger sliding down the neck of a bass. You'll feel like the musicians are right there with you, giving you your own private concert.
It sounds like there's somebody there playing music.
The sound is absolutely like a live performance. It's as close to live as you can get.
It's just clear and crisp music, just the way it is if I was sitting in the front row.
It sounds like I'm right at the concert. It's really nice.
To hear your CD sound this lifelike on a system this small and this simple to use, then you should listen to them on the Bose acoustic wave music system. Right now, Bose is inviting you to do just that, risk-free for 30 days. Sounds good, doesn't it?
You don't have to be big to make beautiful music. Meet the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System, the small stereo with a big, bold sound. The secret to its remarkable sound quality is its patented acoustic waveguide speaker technology. Just as a flute can turn a small breath of air into a sound big enough to fill an entire concert hall, the waveguide allows the acoustic wave music system to produce big speaker sound from a stereo that's barely the size of a briefcase. Developed by Bose, the company that brought you the legendary 901 speakers and the acclaimed Wave Radio, which also uses waveguide technology, the acoustic wave music system brings beautiful, high-fidelity sound to a small, simple-to-use package. The system arrives at your home ready to play. Just plug it in, put on your favorite CD, press play, and hear the music come alive. Or tune in your favorite radio station and hear it like you've never heard it before. You even get this handy little remote that lets you control the system from across the room. Enjoying great stereo sound has never been so simple.
It's very satisfying to be able to just take it out, plug it in, use it.
The Bose Acoustic Wave Music System can fit anywhere in your home, and its sleek, sophisticated design fits in with any decor. Plus, the inset handles make it easy for you to move the system from room to room or from indoors to out. You can even order this convenient power case that lets you play the system using batteries, and this pedestal that allows you to connect the acoustic wave to your TV, VCR, and 2 additional sources simultaneously. Your favorite shows and movies will come alive with rich, clear Bose quality sound. Right now, Bose is inviting you to experience the award-winning sound of the acoustic wave music system in your own home, risk-free for 30 days. Bose will even waive the shipping and handling charges, a $29 value. And as a special gift, Bose will also send you this pedestal with inputs for your TV, VCR, and 2 other sources. A $150 value, it's yours free if you order today. So call the 800 number on your screen right now and ask about our special installment plan that features interest-free payments of just $89.92 per month. It's the easy way to own the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System, the stereo that proves you don't have to be big to make beautiful music. In addition to being hailed as one of the greatest jazz composers and musicians of all time, Herbie Hancock has scored numerous films, winning an Academy Award for his soundtrack to Round Midnight.
You know, when I released my first album back in 1962, it came out on LP, because this was the state-of-the-art in recording back then. Of course, these days, you get that same album on a CD. It's a whole lot smaller, but it actually sounds better. The recording industry has changed, and so has the audio industry. You used to need a big, complicated component system if you want a clear, true-to-life sound. Now, all you need is this, the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System. It's less than a foot tall, but when it was introduced, Stereo Review said it delivers possibly the best reproduced sound many people have ever heard. When you play your favorite CD on this stereo, you'll discover why music lovers everywhere are singing its praises.
The best part I like about the Bose system is such a small unit. It has such a great sound. It can fill up a room, and it's such great, clear, sharp sound.
When we listen to our CDs, the music is a lot clearer. I hear things that I never heard in them before.
The sound quality is perfect. I don't have to worry. With my other system, I had to adjust the equalizer, adjust the balance more, the bass, the treble, what have you. With this, the sound is perfect. I don't need to worry about that.
I wrote my first hit song, Watermelon Man, back in 1962. I was really a child. A few years after that, I bought my first pair of really good speakers, Bose 901s. Since then, Bose Corporation has introduced dozens of patented technologies and become the most respected name in sound. One of the biggest breakthroughs Bose developed is inside this small stereo. It's called the Acoustic Waveguide Loudspeaker, a hollow tube almost 7 feet long that's folded up within the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System. It's so revolutionary, and the sound that it produces is so remarkable that its creators, Dr. Bose and Dr. William Short, were named Inventors of the Year.
The acoustic wave technology works through a physical principle called resonance. Some examples of resonance are in musical instruments such as flutes, and organ pipes. A more everyday example is this bottle. With a very small input, a breath from my lips, I'm able to get a lot of output. This is that it only works for a single note at a time. If I want to play a different note, I need a different bottle. We couldn't use resonance like that in a loudspeaker system. A loudspeaker that only plays one note at a time would not make very good music. Through the use of the acoustic wave technology, we're able to get not just one resonance, but many, many resonances, all across the musical scale. And it's through the use of that technology in the Bose acoustic wave music system that we're able to create a lot of room-filling sound in a small system.
Usually, the way to design a system that has good full response is to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. But somehow, in this Bose system, they've managed to make it sound like a big concert hall, but in a very, very small physical enclosure.
It just fits on a table, and yet it fills the entire room with incredible sound.
It's the best sound that I have ever heard in my entire life.
The quality of sound is just blows you away. I mean, it's like really being in a concert hall. It's absolutely a faithful reproduction of that kind of experience.
The Bose acoustic wave music system will amaze you when you hear it. You just don't expect such a big, bold, lifelike sound to come from such a small, easy-to-use stereo. You hear every note, every voice, and every instrument with amazing clarity, even at low volumes. And there's virtually no distortion, even at the highest volume. With the Bose acoustic wave music system, you hear music the way the artist meant for you to hear it.
You know, music is a great language that uses notes in a particular order to create the melodies that we all love. And the acoustic wave music system has been designed to reproduce clearly and accurately each and every one of those notes. Anything less than that is less than what music was meant to be.
You know, you might expect a small stereo to sound like this. But the acoustic wave sounds like this.
It's remarkable, the fact is the unit is so small, but the sound quality is so big.
Opened the box, pulled it out, plugged it in, and there it was. Our house was filled with beautiful music.
The Bose system is in fact better than my existing component system because I do hear so much more of the music.
For me, playing music has always been a pleasure. Listening to music should be a pleasure too. Well, unfortunately, hearing high-quality audio in your own home has always meant dealing with a complicated component system that can be hard to set up and is difficult to use. Finally, there's a stereo system that takes that hassle out of high fidelity. With the Bose acoustic wave music system, you don't have to deal with a tangle of wires, all kinds of confusing knobs and dials. Just plug it in and turn on the radio or put on your favorite CD and press play. It will fill the room with music that's so vibrant and so crystal clear, you'll feel like you're at a live concert. With the Bose acoustic wave music system, you'll enjoy listening to music as much as I enjoy playing it.
You don't have to be big to make beautiful music. Meet the Bose acoustic wave music system, the small stereo with a big, bold sound. The secret to its remarkable sound quality is its patented acoustic waveguide speaker technology. Just as a flute can turn a small breath of air into a sound big enough to fill an entire concert hall, the waveguide allows the acoustic wave music system to produce big speaker sound from a stereo that's barely the size of a briefcase. Developed by Bose, the company that brought you the legendary 901 speakers and the acclaimed Wave Radio, which also uses waveguide technology, the Acoustic Wave Music System brings beautiful, high-fidelity sound to a small, simple-to-use package. The system arrives at your home ready to play. Just plug it in, put on your favorite CD, press play, and hear the music come alive. Or tune in your favorite radio station and hear it like you've never heard it before. You even get this handy little remote that lets you control the system from across the room. Enjoying great stereo sound has never been so simple.
I'm not really good with wires and lots of buttons, so it's really nice how I can just press one button and get a really great sound.
The Bose Acoustic Wave Music System can fit anywhere in your home, and its sleek, sophisticated design fits in with any decor. Plus, the inset handles make it easy for you to move the system from room to room or from indoors to out. You can even order this convenient power case that lets you play the system using batteries, and this pedestal that allows you to connect the acoustic wave to your TV, VCR, and 2 additional sources simultaneously. Your favorite shows and movies will come alive with rich, clear Bose quality sound. Right now, Bose is inviting you to experience the award-winning sound of the Acoustic Wave Music System in your own home, risk-free for 30 days. Bose will even waive the shipping and handling charges, a $29 value. And as a special gift, Bose will also send you this pedestal with inputs for your TV, VCR, and 2 other sources. A $150 value, it's yours free if you order today. So call the 800 number on your screen right now and ask about our special installment plan that features interest-free payments of just $89.92 per month. It's the easy way to own the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System, the stereo that proves you don't have to be big to make beautiful music. And now, let's hear some more great music from Mr. Herbie Hancock and the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System.
When you think about it, the stereo system has a pretty tough job. It has to be able to reproduce all kinds of sounds, whether it's a piano, a cymbal, or a conga drum. But the biggest challenge for any stereo system is that big old instrument right over there. Just like that bass needs a big body to make its sound, we always needed big speakers to reproduce that sound faithfully. But you don't need those big old speakers when you have the Bose Acoustic Wave Music System. An amazing innovation called acoustic waveguide technology allows this small stereo to reproduce full, deep bass that you can feel in your bones, even at low volumes. The Bose Acoustic Wave Music System. Only the sound is big.
The Bose reproduces the complete spectrum of sound from the highs to the lows.
You can hear every little sound that comes out of the CD, the things that you've never even heard before.
You can actually feel the bass. Like you can stand a good 5 feet away from the speaker and turn it up, and you can feel the bass.
Over the centuries, composers have understood that they could rely on a single instrument, even a very small one, to fill a concert hall like this with big, beautiful sound. For years, though, conventional wisdom has held that in producing music in your home calls for a collection of big, bulky speakers and complicated electronics. Fortunately, the engineers at Bose have never held with conventional wisdom. And after 14 years of painstaking research, they've created a music system that can fill the room you're sitting in right now with big, beautiful music in an all-in-one, very easy-to-use music system.
There. Those are the highest and lowest notes on the violin. Those notes are very difficult to reproduce on any system, and in the Bose system, you get those plus the entire spectrum of the symphony orchestra, which is wonderful.
You know, every instrument has its own distinct sound. When you listen to a stereo, you want to hear each of those sounds. You want clarity and separation. Unfortunately, with some small stereos, this happens. The music sounds small and fuzzy and distorted. is not lifelike at all. But with the Bose acoustic wave music system, the music sounds spacious, clear, and natural. You can hear every instrument and every note like you do when you're at a live performance. With the Bose acoustic wave music system, you hear music the way it was meant to be heard.
We use one of these machines with the Handel and Haydn Society primarily for playing musical examples in the lectures that we give before most of our concerts. And for that, of course, you don't want to have to transport a vast set of equipment into every lecture place. So we just take something as compact as this. Lecturers, I think, find it simple to operate. And more important, the sound actually is a musical event. You're talking to a set of musical people who've come primarily to a live concert with a little prelude. This prelude needs to present music sounding like the real thing.
Well, you've heard all kinds of people tell you how incredible this small, simple-to-use stereo really sounds. Now it's your turn to experience that award-winning sound. Order the Bose acoustic wave music system and listen to it in your own home. Put on your favorite CD and you'll love it more than ever. Or turn on your favorite radio station and hear it like you've never heard it before. Who knows? Maybe you'll put on a jazz station and hear this tune. One I call Watermelon Man.
Right now, Bose is inviting you to experience the award-winning sound of the acoustic wave music system in your own home, risk-free for 30 days. Bose will even waive the shipping and handling charges, a $29 value. And as a special gift, Bose will also send you this pedestal with inputs for your TV, VCR, and 2 other sources. A $150 value. It's yours free if you order today. This is a limited time offer, so call the 800 number on your screen right now and ask about our special installment plan that features interest-free payments of just $89.92 per month. It's the easy way to own the Bose acoustic wave music system, the small, simple-to-use stereo with the big, beautiful sound. The preceding was a paid advertisement presented by Bose, the most respected name in sound.